Thank you, Madam Deputy. 2 weeks ago, the number 61 bus made its final journey. Yet another bus service my constituents relied upon has been lost, with no apparent thought given to how people are supposed to get to work, school, college, hospital appointments, or simply from A to B. The withdrawal of the 61, which took residents directly to Winchester Hospital, will make life significantly harder for many of my constituents. That is why I support new Clause 37, which would guarantee every town a regular bus service to hospitals and GP surgeries, and Amendment 2 to ensure socially necessary routes include hospitals, schools and colleges. Alongside the 61, we have also seen the withdrawal of the 461, which was the major route that served Peter Symonds College, and the 46, which was an important service for the residents of Valley Park in my constituency. They were cut because they were not considered commercially viable. But healthcare and education are essential services. No one should be left isolated from a school or college or hospital simply because a bus company cannot turn a profit. Madam Deputy Speaker, in addition to cuts to bus services, the Conservative-controlled Hampshire County Council's decision to withdraw discretionary top-up enhancements to the English National Concessionary Travel Scheme has increased challenges for my disabled constituents. I'm supporting Clause 2 tabled by my honourable friend, the member for Harrogate and Knaresborough, because disabled people must not be unfairly restricted in when they can travel. The removal of the companion bus pass and the restriction of free travel to between 9:30 a.m. and 11 p.m. creates fresh barriers for many disabled people, including the 55,100 visually impaired residents in Hampshire. Last month, I visited the Guide Dogs Community Team Centre in Chelmsford, where I spoke to constituents who are deeply worried about these cuts. One constituent told me she now struggles to reach medical appointments, while another, due to her disability, prefers early morning buses to avoid bright sunlight, which causes her severe eye pain. I've been supporting Guide Dogs' campaign to make sure that people with a visual impairment can travel independently and with confidence. Many visually impaired constituents understandably require assistance to travel safely, often relying on friends and family to accompany them to work, school and medical appointments. I've heard from constituents that losing access to the companion pass has meant that they are travelling less and resorting to more costly methods of travel, including taxis, to get around. The savings to the council are minimal compared to the cost to my constituents' quality of life. That is why new Clause 2 to remove time restrictions on disabled concessionary passes and new Clause 9 to extend free travel to carers are so important. They would help restore independence and dignity to those who need public transport the most. Madam Deputy Speaker, I hope the Government will accept these amendments and ensure socially necessary routes are protected, because my constituents need affordable, reliable buses now. Yeah.